everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Winnie's Happy Home. This is a YouTube channel where we share amazing tips on homemaking, cooking, organization, parenting and lifestyle in general. And today I'm going to teach you how to make one amazing recipe, that is making broiler chicken. You can agree with me that broiler chicken is one of the chicken that you are given and you're like, oh, I don't want it, because of the taste. You feel like tasting like mattress or something. But I have this amazing recipe that when you do it, you'll be enjoying your broiler chicken from today. And because I don't want to waste time, kindly first subscribe and share before we continue with the recipe. Now let's go one. Number one, we have our chicken. It's cleaned, thoroughly washed and clean. And then we first want to marinate the chicken before we cook it. So this is our chicken. To marinate the chicken, we will need 1 tablespoon of ginger and garlic paste. We will need onion. We will need cooking oil. For the spices, I'm going to use paprika, garam masala, curry powder, and then I'm going to use Royco cube, and then I have salt and soy sauce. And lastly, I'm going to use this is squeezed lemon juice. I had a lot of lemon, so I squeezed all of it and put in the fridge. So this is one tablespoon of squeezed lemon. So on spices, you can use the spices of choice. Like for today, I would have added black pepper, but because the kids are eating, I've chosen not to do it. So let's go to marinating first. So we will put our garlic and ginger paste. We will put our onion. Then I will put soy sauce. Then you have to be very careful with the salt. Soy sauce, just like a teaspoon of soy sauce. Then I will need my cooking oil. Those are like 3 tablespoons. And then I will need my curry powder. These are 1 teaspoon. My paprika, 1 teaspoon. Garam masala, I'm still adding 1 teaspoon. And lastly, I want to use the beef cube. But the beef cube I'm using, let me use the normal beef cube. And then I have beef cube. And lastly, my squeeze. I don't want to put a lot. Let me just measure. Like 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And just that, now we mix together. So let me wash my hands again, because you don't say that my hands are not clean because I've touched these things. Let me wash my hands. Now my hands are clean. I want to mix this together. But because you want everything to mix, if you have gloves, the better. But my family trusts me. So I want to massage the chicken with the spices. I'm massaging the chicken with the spices. Thoroughly massaging the chicken with the spices. Thoroughly massaging my chicken with the spices until you are 100% sure that the spices and the chicken have married in well. So I think it's good. It's done. You can even add turmeric for color. So you are not limited on spices, that just use the spices that you have at home. So I've used what I have and what will work for the kids. And just like that, my chicken is ready. In marination, you are advised to put it like aside or in the fridge for like 30 minutes so that the taste is going to be absorbed, the spices are going to be absorbed. But it's around 7 and my kids aim to eat dinner by latest 8. So for me, I don't have time to allow the spices and then you need to absorb. So what I'm going to do after this, I have the baking tray. The baking tray, I'm going to grease it with the cooking oil so that my chicken is not going to stick in the foil. You can see I put foil in the baking tray and then I'm greasing the foil so that the chicken is not going to stick. And I'm also sticking the area that the foil has not reached. So just like that, and then I'm going to put my chicken here. I'm going to organize my chicken. Now, if you don't have, I'm going to put this chicken in the oven for 30 minutes. After 15 minutes, I'm going to turn. If you don't have an oven, what you can do, you can deep fry or shallow fry the chicken. If you have an air fryer, you can use it. For me, because I don't know to deep fry and I don't have an air fryer, I'm going to put the chicken in the oven for 30 minutes. So let's see. I'm organizing my chicken. I could have marinated the chicken earlier, but I was busy. Now you can see my chicken is well done. I've put it in the baking tray. I want to bake for 30 minutes in the oven. So let me put on my oven. I don't know if you can see. Let me. I want to put my chicken in the oven. So I'm using the third row, and then I'll put the up and bottom, and then I'm putting at 200 degrees, and then let me set. For I even put 40, 30 minutes. It has started, but I'll come back at that 30 minutes. So just like that, my cuckoo will be cooking here as I prepare the other ingredients for the sauce. Hello, now this is after like 30 minutes, actually 40 minutes later. This is how my chicken look, very dry. I almost forgot and almost got burnt here, but that's how my chicken look, very yummy, very dry. You can even try to taste. It is tasting amazing. This is the chicken, very dry. Now what we're going to do is now to make the sauce. And we are quickly making the sauce because we don't have time. Quickly making the sauce. Let's now make the sauce. For the sauce, we will need onion, green pepper, coriander. We will need a breaded tomato sauce, and honey. So let's go, and cooking oil. So let's make it very quick. We're just going to saute the onions. Basically, you can eat it just like that because it is tasting yummy. But I always want to be extra. And the salt, everything has blended it. Imagine if I marinated it for 1 hour, the taste buds have been blown out. So let me let me allow my onions to cook. I may only add a little salt because it is already half salt, so I'm only putting salt for the dania. Just like that, these are blended tomatoes. It is not a must to use breaded tomatoes. You can just cut your tomatoes and cook with them. I just had a lot of time before the 40 minutes were gone. So I had all the time to do what I wanted. This is where you feel like you're locking the door and eating the whole of it. Mm. It is tasting amazing. This way you allow your tomatoes to cook. Allow your tomatoes to cook. Because after that, we will not be having a lot of time with the chicken. Because the chicken is already ready, it's just putting the sauce inside. Now, after your tomatoes are done, you add tomato sauce or tomato ketchup. So for me, I'm adding the tomato sauce. And to neutralize the taste of tomatoes, you add 1 tablespoon of honey. So I've added 2 because my tomatoes are many. So then you reduce the heat. Here you reduce the heat. And then you put your chicken. And then you mix well. And then this is where you put your green pepper. right now, because you had already like grilled or baked your chicken, even if you stir, it cannot like tear down because it is compact together. So let me test the where. Hey, nakwambia ni tamu yani. Woo, woo. I'm allowing it to. I'm allowing the ingredients to blend in together as I clear here. Then after like 2 minutes, your chicken is ready. Now what we need to do is put the fire off and garnish with our coriander. And just like that, our chicken is ready to be eaten. And it's looking amazing. Ebusi, I don't know. Let me bring the camera near. And that's how our chicken looks. It looks all amazing, all appetizing. Look, it's well done. I think I need to get a better camera. My phone. So I'm serving this with ugali and greens.